good. Yeah, for anyone new, we're doing a podcast, a call-in podcast. So we have prompts, and if anyone has any stories they want to tell relating to that prompt, they're welcome to. That was just the best party stories.
That dude is definitely the main character.
Yeah, Tig is the main character. If it's not weird, then it wasn't a good con. Agreed. All right, let's pick the next prompt. All right, so for the next one, let's see. We have a couple to choose from. All right, so the next prompt, chat, is your most embarrassing restroom story. Like, did you poop your pants? Did you clog a toilet? Did anything happen that's embarrassing restroom-wise? Do you have any stories about that? Feel free to hop in the lobby, and the mods will pull you in. Do you have any stories about this?
I got like a quick, simple one.
What?
I was at work. This is only a couple of years ago, and I'm a maintenance man, so you guys know I gotta like go in and like walk around to different properties and go and do my thing. And I was between properties, and I got in the elevator. I was like, oh man, I gotta fart. Nobody's in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll do this real quick and I'll get the hell out of here. So I farted real quick, and you know when you fart and you immediately know that you didn't fart.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was a little bit sick, and
oh no.
I shit my pants a little, and to make it worse, I don't wear underwear. I free ball, and I wear a wet fart, exactly. And I wear my uniforms, like I have to wear tan khakis to work. So it was fucking obvious that there was shit on my pants. So I was like, what do? I can't just like walk, or I can't even walk to my truck. Like, it's disgusting. So there was an empty suite. So I like went in there and dipped in there, and I took my pants off in the bathroom and got I Winnie the Pooh'd it and just wore a shirt.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
And I washed my pants off. I washed the poop off my pants, and I put them back on and went back to my truck, and I had a spare pair of pants. So I changed them out and lived with the shame for the rest of the day.
I didn't know that. Thank God you had a spare pair of pants.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, chat. Life hack. I always keep a spare pair of pants in my car. You never know when you're going to be a little bit sick and you shit your pants. It happens. You don't tell everyone about it, but it happens. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a gamble. Like chat said, it's always a gamble.
Fart's always a gamble.
Yeah. I had one where this is the only time this has ever happened, chat. One time we were eating sushi, and every time I eat sushi, it makes my tummy hurt. So we ate some sushi. We were out with a bunch of friends, and we came back to our house. And we walked in, and then our friend was like, "Oh, do you want to come over our house, my house?" And he lives right down the street. So he's like, "Oh, do you guys want to come over my house?" And I'm like, "Guys, like, yeah, we'll come over." And then like right at the last minute, I was like, "No, you know what? I'm gonna stay." And I was like, my tummy hurts a little bit. So the second they walked out the front door, I shit my pants. I was so thankful that I was home alone. I cried. I'm not even kidding you. I cried because I was so upset. I was like, what grown woman
What are you going to do? Shit and piss your pants?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Gonna cry a little?
Maybe come?
Maybe come. That was me.
You were the meme.
It was. I was the meme. I went in the bathroom and I cried. Because I was like, I shit my pants. And then I didn't want to tell Guy. Because I was like, that's embarrassing. So I immediately got in the shower. And I did end up telling him. When he came home, I was like, I shit my pants. And he's like, what? Why?
Macro, you've never shit your pants before?
Yeah, Macro, you don't have a good bathroom story? I know you do.
What about if you ever like clogged up the toilet at somebody else's house or something like that?
Yeah, has anyone ever clogged up a toilet? That's embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing.
What do? You
try to unplunge it, and if you can't, then you just like close the top on that bitch, and you go out, and you immediately are like, oh, I have something at the house I have to do. I gotta get out of here.
You leave?
You get the fuck out of that
You
bitch.
clog and you leave.
Well, you have two options. You can solve the problem, or you can, try and pretend it didn't happen.
That's so ridiculous.
You already tried option one.
I've done that, but I unclogged it before anyone noticed.
That's not a big deal. Like, if you come to my house and you clog my toilet and you unclog it, that's fine.
The serial clogger.
Oh, all right, I got a funny toilet story I just remembered. So, I just told you guys I'm a maintenance man, right? Mm-hmm. I have, like, 60% of the calls I get are people saying, like, oh, the toilet's backed up. Can you come look at it? Can you plunge it? And I gotta go by there, and it's usually just a little bit of toilet paper, and you plunge it for 5 minutes, and it's fine.
Yeah.
So I got a call one time, and these people are like, the toilet's clogged. And I was like, okay, do you have a plunger? And they're like, yes, but that's not gonna work. And I was like, well, just, hear me out. Give it a shot and try and plunge it for a couple minutes. If that doesn't work, I'll get a plumber. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
And they told me, they're like, no, you're not understanding. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. And I was like, okay, well, we have phones. Can you clarify for me a little bit? Send me a picture. Why is it not gonna work? Bro, they sent me a picture, and somebody took a foot-long sub from Subway and shoved it down the hole of the toilet, and just like a little bit, like a little chode of the sub was sticking out, like 4 inches of it.
Fuck? Why?
I don't know. I have not, because honestly, at these commercial buildings, a lot of times people get fired and they get pissed off, and they're like, I'm gonna do something to take it out on my boss.
Yeah.
And their immediate thought is like, well, I can use the bathroom before I leave. Let me go fuck that up.
What the fuck? Did they ever get the footlong out? I'm assuming they did.
I came in there and I had to put a trash bag over my arm and scoop that thing out, bro. It was a foot-long Italian. It looked like it was their lunch. They didn't even take a bite out of it.
They got fired and got mad and were like, fuck this Italian.
Yeah, bro, you got fired and you lost a $5 sub. You're an idiot.
Yeah, why wouldn't you eat that shit?
At least you had a meal for the day.
Yeah, now you got nothing.
Or it was so bad, he's like, this tastes like shit, I'm putting it where it belongs.
But if he shoved it in, that's aggressive. He probably put his whole hand in that toilet.
He had to have his, up to his forearm in the toilet, because this thing was in there. It's like he, corkscrewed it in there.
How great would it have been if he had gotten, his hand had gotten stuck, though, and he just had to call, for help from the police department. They're like, why are you shoving a footlong in the toilet?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Oliver, the reason I know what kind of sub it was is because I'm super petty, and when people do stuff like that, I pick it apart like a detective, I'm gonna figure it out. And I was like, alright, they ordered an Italian. Who would order an Italian in the building? I'm gonna get this son of a bitch. I'm gonna get you back for this.
Yeah, guys going around footlong Italian BMT on urban cheese bread.
I'm going around smelling people's breath, and I'm like, why does your breath smell like an Italian sub?
Let me smell your breath.
Yeah.
Did you have a footlong? That's funny as shit. Alright, so the next prompt is... Let me see. I'm looking at the ones we've done. Subway doesn't have Italian BMT anymore. It doesn't? This guy's breath smells like toilet water. Must be him. Sir, your arm is wet. Why is it wet? Alright, so this next category or prompt is the most unintentional Riz or hookup story. So if you've unintentionally Riz someone or unintentionally hooked up with someone. So if you have any stories like that, feel free to hop in the lobby and we'll get to it.
I don't know if I unintentionally rizzed or hooked up with anybody, but when I got with Tippy, her cousin is my best friend.
Yeah.
And he's really protective over Tippy. So I asked him, hey, would you be upset if I asked Tippy out on a date? And he said, I would absolutely be upset. Do not do that. You're a piece of shit. You're not good enough for her.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'm gonna do it anyways, though. I just thought it was respectful to ask you. And he was like, well, why would you ask me if you were gonna do it anyways? And I was like, I don't know. To be honest, I just thought it was the right thing to do.
Boy Toy, you just hop in the lobby of the Discord. Hold on, my model is being fucking goofy today. Okay. Yeah, you just hop in. No, you're fine.
That's whenever I lean close, it looks at my face because these things are trained on male faces. Oh,
okay. Yeah, so you just hop in the lobby and then the mods will pull you in and you can tell us your story. The stream idea is going ham. I love it. I love hearing your guys' stories. Base guy not giving a fuck past the minimum.
We had another chatter. I can't remember his name now, but the guy lived in Poland, I think. And he would send us pictures. At first, I didn't believe him. He'd be like, oh, I got drunk last night and I woke up in the woods with no shirt and just a bottle of vodka. And we're like, there's no way, dude. He's like, do you want me to send you some pictures? They're like, yeah, please. And this guy started sending us pictures of him in Poland in the middle of the woods. And he was like blacked out drunk.
Yeah.
And his friends dragged him over to the edge of a hill, like a 30-foot hill. And they rolled his ass off of this shit. And he looked like he was going to die. And his friends just laughed about it. And then they walked down there and started like kicking him and poking him. And they're like, are you all right, man? He's still in the Discord. We got to get him in here one time to tell some more stories.
Yeah, he comes in every once in a while and gives us an update on his life.
He is one of the coolest dudes I've ever... He's up there with Tig with his stories. He's got some really good stories.
Let's see. Unintentionally rizzed.
Nobody has one for that. We can move on.
Yeah, if no one has any for that, we can move on to the next one. I think he's in the army now. Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, he did go to the army. That's right.
Oh, yeah! Based Loki, I once shit in my elementary sink. Boy toy. Why is everyone shitting in weird places? Be an adult and shit your pants. Also, Ashbourne, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. If there's anyone new, we are doing an open line podcast. We're just giving chat prompts, and then people are popping in the lobby of the Discord to give their stories. So if anyone has a story, they're welcome to pop in.
I don't know what it is about young guys, but they think, like, can I shit on that? Like, they shit in urinals.
Why?
Because, can I shit in that? That's
of course you can. You can shit in anything.
And they do.
They shouldn't.
But they do.
Don't cry after. Shut up! I was emotional.
Alright, we'll move on to the next subject. Let's see the next one.
Alright, next subject. Oh, wait. Did Element have one?
Oh, Velman, if you have one, you want to talk about.
Did Random Chatter have one?
Not Velman.
That is someone I've never spoken with?
Smellement.
I'm sorry.
I'm smelling
you
it.
You should be.
We were talking about shit, I'm smelling it.
I'm smelling it. Oh. Okay. I'll give you guys if someone else has one, this other person, we will listen to them, but should we give them the prompt now so you guys can think about it?
We'll open the lines up now to just, if you have any, you've heard the stories tonight, if you have anything you think that could top that, anything crazy.
He's just vibing, no story. Okay, cool.
Everybody's got the crazy story. You can hop in and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so now it's just regular open line. So yeah, if anyone has any story about any subject they would like to tell, you're welcome to hop in the lobby and we'll hear everyone's stories. We riffing now? Yeah, I think the prompts part is over. We'll do now just any type of stories.
Whatever you got.
Our last prompt, we can save it for another time. If you want filler, I have Dick Room Cable story.
Hop in and tell us the Dick Room Cable.
Yeah, hop in and tell us. Yeah, anyone can tell. And anonymity is really strong with this stream. Look, we know what we're doing. Because we get excited to talk to people.
We work really, really hard to keep everybody anonymous.
I've got one story from another chatter and one from myself. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, anyone can tell any stories. One time at band camp. Oh, that's going to get TOS. Band camp kids are crazy. From what I hear, I don't know any band camp kids. One ready? Okay. Send them in.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Hello.
That was quick. All right.
That's what she said. Millennial spotted.
Okay, so fresh out of high school, I got hired doing cable installs in the shithole known as Toledo.
Shout out Toledo.
No, don't. It's worthless.
Okay.
Fuck Toledo.
So if you want to make 6 figures fresh out of high school, go install cable. It's terrible. So while I was still in training, for that, and so they send you out with somebody else so they can teach you your job.
Uh-huh.
So we go out to a nice house on the Old West End, which is all the, quote, historic buildings. And by historic, I mean there's 4 of them that are still exist. One of them owned by a nice gay couple.
Mm-hmm.
Nicest gents. They invite us in, they're talking about the house. And they go, oh yeah, so the issue we're having is with this cable box. And they lead us to a room.
Oh no.
The room had green shag carpet.
Ooh.
And the walls from floor to ceiling were covered in pictures of dicks.
What?
The dick room.
The dick room?
Came in, muscly, some of them not dicks. Everybody. Completely.
Nice.
Yeah, so I know exactly what the carpet looked like.
All shapes and sizes.
What?
Holy shit.
And the guy I'm with, who's supposed to be professional, is sharing the same awkwardness that I am, also looking at the floor. So we go, and he goes, "Yup, that's a cable box, all right." The TV turns on, so I don't know what to tell you.
Jesus.
What? So it wasn't even broken?
Not when we were there.
They just wanted to show you their dick room.
Who has a dick room?
Chat. One's in chat if you have a dick room.
So wait, were these pictures like printed out, or were they like professional
There were
photos?
From what little I gathered, there was a bunch of calendars.
Wall-to-wall wieners.
I mean, honestly, they were just hobbyists. I can appreciate that on some levels. I like anime girls, they just like dicks.
It's a stereotypical gay couple. Like, have you seen Modern Family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spot on.
That's hilarious.
Aw, that's cute. I don't like the fact that they just invited you. They said, our cable's broken. Do you want to see our dick room?
Yeah. Like, just invite me to your dick room. I'll
It
come
would've
see
been-
it.
And they never said a word. Like, no explanation or anything?
No explanation, no warning.
Yep.
Did you guys, like, put a note on the file at work? Like, do not go in dick room.
Well, they weren't weird about it per se. It was just
It was art.
they didn't tell us.
I guess so long as all the employees are over 18, that's fine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I hope they're.
No, those.
I hope they're. I like. Go on.
It was one of the 2 requirements for the job. You had to be over 18 and piss test.
Oh, so they already knew about the dick room, then they had previous encounters.
I like the tidbit that it's a historic house and they turned it into a dick room.
Beside that point, they were talking, and they had to do like 6 or 8 months of paperwork to get a separate wall put up in the house because they were renting out the second story.
Room
But
for
because
more
it's
pictures.
historic, it took them like a year to deal with the city.
Oh, I bet the city doesn't know.
Oh my god. They sound
Oh,
like
no,
they're
it's
probably
paperwork.
cool as hell.
That's so funny. Holy shit.
Yes. Apart from that, they were real nice people.
Anybody with a room full of any kind of like images like that has got to be funny, dude. You got to have a sense of humor.
Yeah. I think it made them laugh that you guys didn't acknowledge it.
They knew it. When you left, they laughed their asses off.
That's funny as shit. Well, thank you for your story. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Did you have any other
We'll
ones you want to
see.
tell?
Oh, yeah. Did you have any other ones you wanted to tell?
No, I'm set. Thanks.
Okay.
I'll
Thank
see
you. Well,
Leave it on a high note.
thank you for telling us about your dick room. That was awesome, chat.
What? Whose hobby is photos of dicks? Not even photos, calendars.
Mine might be now. What if we like pick just a wall in this room and we cover it in dicks?
Oh, yeah. And then just like when we do IRLs, just that's in the background.
But I want to crop out like the dudes, so it's just dicks.
Oh, he didn't say there were dudes. He
Yeah,
said it was
it's
just
true.
dicks.
He did say it was just dicks.
Landlord's couldn't do anything because permits. Pretty sure normies who see a room full of big titty anime girls have the same basic feeling.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel them on some level, because I got a bunch of big titty anime girls around here, so they wanted posters of what they like, man.
Yeah, they're just fans. They're
Yeah,
fanboys.
Exactly.
They're fanboys of dicks.
Fanboying.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty proud of them then.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I hope that I feel like they're probably more embarrassed that the cable box was working.
Yeah.
They had someone come out for no reason.
Well, I think maybe they're just hoping that they could find another enthusiast of their hobby.
Yeah, another connoisseur of dicks.
Yeah, exactly.
They just keep trying different delivery people and like
Well, we're
technicians.
seeing like a theme in chat, so I think that's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably what's happening.
Massive pixel on the BG on an IRL stream.
One small titty anime girl. Yeah, that's Tippy.
That's so funny. Holy shit. Oh my
Wow,
god.
that's awesome.
You guys have some great stories, chat. Oh my god. So, did anyone else have any other stories they wanted to share with us?
No one else has any more stories. We'll probably
I
play
think-
some.
I think WG had one.
Yeah, WG, you wanna hop in?
I can. Yeah, WG had one. I mean, random chatter. Woo!
All right.
I'm excited. Hello there.
Hello. Let me first tell the story from a chat member. I don't know if they want to remain anonymous or not, but I'll just read the story.
Okay.
This is going to be my great narration skills.
You do have a great narrator's voice.
Voice acting time.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, put your whole heart into it.
Not a story from my personal life, from my personal experience. My dad once had a 2.5-gallon can of gas, two 5-gallon cans of gas, stolen from a plow truck he owned around 10-ish years ago. The next day, a car across the street and an apartment building caught fire.
Oh, no.
It was found after investigation that the cause of the fire was arson and connected to the guy that stole the cans to the one that lit the car on fire. The thief/arsonist were never found.
What?
Maybe there was no thief. Maybe his dad lit the place on fire.
It does kind of sound like the cans just disappeared out of his dad's truck conveniently, and then
Yeah, those gas cans. Was there ever a police report, or?
His dad was smart.
Yeah,
He had
they knew not to
stolen
say.
gas cans.
Oh my god! I think their dad.
Car across the street at an apartment complex. Wow.
I think their dad had some anger issues.
It's the perfect crime.
Oh, my gas was stolen, but it caught the car caught a whole building on fire.
He stole a gas can 2 years prior, though, and used that gas can.
Oh, really?
It says the next day.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so the gas cans were stolen. The next day, a car got lit on fire, and then it caught a whole building on fire. Incredible.
Huh. Yep.
Oh, I don't remember too much.
Like, I guess it didn't catch the building on fire.
Oh, my dad talked.
I think the car was just at the building.
Oh, okay. It was the car. My dad
Yeah.
heard about the fire and he talked to detectives. And I'm so glad your dad did not get in trouble for that.
If nobody gets hurt, is arson cool?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't want to say it, but it kind of is.
Yeah, if no one's hurt, it's kind of
Yeah, it
a
is.
based crime.
If it's like a if it's like for a reason too, like a cop car or something,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. If it's with a purpose,
Yeah, you'd be like some real anarchist shit.
fuck yeah.
You got to let out the anger somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cans are.
Victimless crime.
That's a great story. Holy shit. I love crime.
And what'd you have, WG? You had
Oh yeah,
one too,
you had one
right?
too, right?
Yeah. So I got a story from just this week actually.
Oh no.
And this is a secondhand story. 'Cause this is the same friend who was talking about the past other story. We were at work and she was like talking about because I went to her engagement party last weekend and her mom was in town.
Mm-hmm.
So she was talking to her mom and apparently and there had been another woman who was her mom's friend at the engagement party. So we were talking about what happened and she said, "Oh, my mom called me yesterday after she got home." And she was talking to her friend. Or no, what happened was her mom is recently divorced. And she's around like mid 40s, like 45 or so. So she went to like dating apps to try and start dating again.
Oh.
And obviously big mistake. So she's talking to some guy on the dating app, and he like it's probably like one of those inauthentic accounts where they're kind of a bot just to promote like an OnlyFans or something.
Yeah.
So he sends her like an OnlyFans link.
No.
And she's 45, so she doesn't know what OnlyFans is.
Oh.
So she looks it up, and it was like, and was talking about this experience to her friend who was at the party. Not at the party, but that's where I knew them from. She's telling her friend about this, and her friend says, I think my daughter-in-law might do something like this because she like.
Oh
so
no.
This woman is like pretty like Christian, not like uptight or like rude about it or anything, but like says grace at the dinner table kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's saying like her daughter isn't like super comfortable, or daughter-in-law is not very comfortable with that kind of stuff. And also that she had posted like some sort of like risque, lewd images on like Facebook and Instagram, and then blocked her mother-in-law. As well as my friend's mom.
All coming together.
Yeah. So what happened was she said, "Okay, I think that my daughter-in-law is doing this kind of thing." So my friend's brother, who lives with her mom, is like trying to find this girl's OnlyFans. And sure enough, based on her like public profile, public pictures with her name attached to it, he's able to find it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
And-
god.
Not only is this an OnlyFans, but the like primary content that she does is clown fetish.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, like dresses up as one?
yeah, like
Okay,
I didn't ask, like, what kind of, like-
that would be embarrassing to be caught doing that.
Yeah, the
So, it's not as
clownfish
bad as
part.
it sounds, because it's not like white face, red nose clown. It's like Harlequin clowns, like like goth kind of clowns.
Tippy knows somebody that's into clown fetish. We won't
Yeah.
say who, but yeah, we know. It's a lot.
OnlyFans.
So this is like my friend's brother is like sitting at his computer, and his mom and her friend are like standing there watching, like as he's like going through it. And
Oh my
it's just like
God.
I guess she has like some free stuff that's on the page. Like a lot of OnlyFans will have like free content or whatever.
Yeah.
In addition to their paid subscriptions.
He's not clowning for free, right?
Yeah. Well, I think she does like post some of that stuff, but it's like the safe work pics, like the makeup pics and
Yeah.
whatever.
The stuff to get you hooked.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. The previews.
You gotta hide the previews from the people you know.
Yeah, you're supposed to, yeah. And then that's not like even the worst part.
Oh no.
The other part of her content, and this woman who is married and has like 2 young kids, like below the age of like 3. So the other part of her content is lactation fetish.
What?
2 things you don't want your
Yeah.
family to see.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
My
What?
God.
Yeah. So she does.
That's where I was like,
Did he
that's
say?
where I was like, oh my god, that is over the line.
Did he give you the link to the account?
No,
okay.
no.
Gonna put it.
This was relayed like third hand by this time.
The way
So-
she does clownfish OnlyFans content and lactation content.
Yes, yeah, clown and lactation
My
are her
God.
things. Her
That's
niche.
insane.
He's probably making bank.
Yeah.
My friend's brother thought that she was making like $3,000 a month or something,
Hell not.
which is like that's pretty good.
Probably like
Uh,
30,000.
I don't think she's that popular. Like she's not,
Not
huge,
yet.
but
That's where we get that
No.
link.
You drop that link, we'll start shouting it out every
yeah.
stream.
Yeah, but her mother-in-law didn't thought that maybe it was like something she did on her own, like without her son knowing. But then they like found my friend's brother found some like picture with a guy's arm in it, and she's like, I know that arm. That's his arm. So like he is
Oh.
clearly like involved. He's shooting the pictures and stuff.
He's behind the scenes.
Yep. Well, you gotta have a
Yeah.
cameraman.
That's true. You
He's
gotta
the
put
guy
that
in the chair.
He's
He's the guy in the-
in the chair. That's what I was gonna say. Exactly. Yeah, you need a guy in the chair.
Yeah.
That's-
So, yeah.
I can't believe. I mean, definitely he knew. It's his wife, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh.
he's okay.
But she
with
could
them
tell
doing
herself
it
that.
together.
Well, I can't wait for kid number 3. There's going to be a new type of content on the page.
Jesus.
People
But
like
yeah.
pregnant women. I felt like I just needed to clear that up.
Yeah, this is the
Right.
the second pregnant story tonight.
Yeah, so that's the funniest, craziest story I've heard recently.
That's awesome.
Thank you, WG. I love that. And also, when you get that link, drop it to us.
I will. of
Thank you.
course. I'll find a Twitch.
Thank
Yeah.
you, WG.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
That reminds me of a post I saw online where someone said that they were on a Zoom call and they noticed that that one of their coworkers had like a really nice setup with like a mic and everything. And they said, "Oh, what's your you do Twitch?" And the woman said, "What's Twitch?" Like she had a really nice mic and a really nice camera setup.
Oh, you already know she's doing the only.
Yeah, I mean, she was like, "Uh-oh,
She's doing the ASMR. She's like, what's this ear mic for?
yeah, what's this for?" She's like, "Wait, what's Twitch?" I've heard that. Next time I'll get you one of these Tippy. I'll get my dad on. Yeah. So we'll definitely do this again.
Yeah. We'll come up with some more prompts.
Yeah, we'll come up with some more prompts, and we'll definitely do it again and get you guys on again. And thank you to everyone who told stories.
Maybe like Jelk News, we'll do it once a month.
Yeah, that might be fun. Yeah, once a month we could maybe do a
Bark After Dark.
Bark After Dark Open Lines podcast. We'll come up with some more prompts and do that again next month.